everyone, it's me, Andrea Praber, and today we're talking about drip campaigns. Now, before you roll your eyes and picture one of those cheesy, just checking in emails that nobody reads and nobody wants in their inbox, don't worry, we're not doing that. I'm actually going to show you how to create drip campaigns that sound like, I don't know, a real human being that's trying to build real relationships. I'm going to gently guide your contacts towards buying, selling, or referring you without all that cheesy used car salesman in a tweed suit kind of feeling. Let's go ahead and jump right in. Let's start with the basics, actually. What is a drip campaign? A drip campaign is basically just a simple series of automated messages. Usually it's emails or text messages, but it goes out over time to your leads, your clients, and your sphere. You think of it as watering plants. You don't flood them all at once. You kind of give them just little sips of water over time so that they grow healthy. Your goal isn't to pitch real estate every single time. You know, it's not in your face. I want to sell a house. 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 You know how annoying that is? It's just to stay in their inbox or phone in a helpful, authentic way until they're actually ready to take action. And then when they're ready, guess what? Your number is going to be right there. Your name is going to be right there because you've kept in contact with them. So, who needs a drip campaign? Every agent should have at least 3 basic drip campaigns running. One is for your buyers. That's for like new buyer leads, renters, or people thinking about it. Another one is for your sellers. It's for homeowners that are kind of curious about the market. Maybe they're not ready to sell, but you know, it's in their mind. And then of course you have your sphere, which is also your past clients. You want to keep those relationships alive. And if you manage a property, you can also add maybe an accidental landlord drip for owners that are trying to rent out the home on their own, or they're managing the property on their own. You can create these for each of them, and you don't have to think about it. Once you have it all written and set up, you're good to go. You can go and take classes, you can go on vacation, you can go do whatever, and you've basically duplicated yourself or triplicated or more. So you don't have to keep that in your head. I'm not sure what CRM you're actually utilizing, but most CRMs have drip campaigns built into them. For the most part, they're pretty well awful. I would definitely go in and fix it up so it actually sounds like you. I happen to use a CRM that I absolutely love. I've definitely shared it on this video series before, on my channel before. It's called Happy Grasshopper, and they come up with new content all the time that's relevant. And it's sent out to my sphere. It's sent out to agents that I'm hoping to talk to. It's sent out to just everybody. So yes, I set up who is in the CRM, but they actually, based on what I've put in, decide what to send out. And of course I have the option to send more stuff or whatever, but they're really cute emails. I love that. I want it to actually sound like me and be authentic. If you received an email from me that was like, hey, now's a good time to buy, are you really going to think that's from me? I mean, people are not that stupid, okay? Let's just get that out of there. Okay, so we don't want to have this automated thing that is just automatically sent out. Okay, you want it to actually sound like you, and you can do that. You know, put your own personality to it. Now, can you use AI to help you with that? Absolutely, but make sure it actually sounds like you, and you need to find your voice through AI. It's a whole nother topic we'll get into one of these days, but for right now, let's just talk about what to put in your drip. All right, most agents really mess it up. They either send too much junk or not enough value. So we want to fix that with using a simple formula. First off, give value first. Don't lead with what you can get from them. Are you ready to buy? Are you ready to buy? How about lead with, here's something useful. I thought of you when I saw this. 5 things to avoid when buying your first home. How to stage your house for under $100. Ocala's hidden gem neighborhoods you'll love. Stuff like that. And then mix up your messages. Maybe the type. You want to do a balance. You want educational, like how to prep your home for pre-approval. Maybe something personal. Here's what I learned after buying my first home. That's helpful. Maybe something about the local market. See how I mentioned Ocala before. Check out these new restaurants in Ocala. If it's somebody that's relocating here, they will love that. How is your home search going? Still loving your house? These are the type of things that you can send out that are actually going to get read. Okay. Now, I did mention sending out a thing about like the restaurants and stuff, but as you know, I love me some YouTube and I love social media. So I would say go ahead and do a video just like this, sitting here doing a video, but about your town, maybe about something different or something that's coming up or whatever, and then send that video link out in your CRM. Totally different, right? So it's not just another email, but it's actually you talking to them en masse, okay? That's what I want you to do. So if you get some relocation, especially, maybe here's some information about schools. Here's how our houses are built here in Florida. Here's how, here's why we don't have basements. Like all of this stuff, okay? That's what I want you to send out. Now, keep in mind, if you are sending links in the actual emails, sometimes it goes into the spam folder, so you'll want to check up on that. But it's a really, really great opportunity for you to reach out with maybe a text message follow-up saying, hey, I sent you a video that I made. Did you take a look at it or were you able to see it? I thought it had some great info for you. Build that into your drip campaign, because then you can send the video and then you can send the text message maybe an hour later, okay? And then they can go in and like look for it and stuff. So if anything, hopefully they will answer you back and actually, get to know you as a person too, because they're watching those videos. So just a helpful tip. Also, don't throw them all at them at once. Okay, timing is everything, and that is in so many different things. Your timing should feel natural, not clingy. So it's not email, text message, email. Okay, no. You want to email them the first 3 to 5 days, and then maybe once every week or two. For Sphere, once a month is plenty. They already know you, okay? And you want to keep it personal. Use their name, reference their neighborhood, ask for what a person likes, maybe send some gardening tips to people that are really into gardening. Try and keep all of that information in your CRM so that you can actually talk to them about things that interest them. Have conversations. Oh my goodness, what in the world? If your drip campaign is like, greetings, homeowner, we wanted to inform you of the latest market trends. Just stop right there. Okay, stop. You're not writing a tax notice for the IRS, okay? It should be more personal, like, hey, Sarah, I just checked recent sales in your neighborhood, and it looks like the prices are still climbing. So I just thought you might want to know. That sounds a lot more like me. That's how you stay real. And then if you stay real, you stay relevant, which is awesome. Keep top of mind, okay? Don't just stick them in a drip. Really contemplate who they are and who you are and act appropriately. All right, let's talk setup. You can create your own drip campaigns inside your CRM. You can use like Follow Up Boss or Top Producer, or like me, Happy Grasshopper. They do a lot of the work for you, which I love. Here's the process. You just segment your people, your sphere, your buyers, your investors, your landlords, all of them. It all needs a different type of messaging. What works for one is not going to work for another. So you need to make sure sometimes they have tags where you tag a person. Sometimes they just have them in different categories. It's whatever. But just make sure that the messages that are going to buyers are not going to sellers and vice versa, because it's completely different messaging. And the things that they're interested in, not necessarily what's going to work. So once you got that figured out, write 5 to 7 messages per campaign. Start simple. You can always add more later. but at least get 5 to 7, okay? Add something personalized, like their first name, their neighborhood, home value, that kind of stuff. And then test it. If it sounds robotic, rewrite it until it actually sounds like you. And then finally, you automate it. Once it's set, it's going to send, and it's automatically going to go out to new leads, tagged contacts, anything like that. Maybe somebody that was at an open house. You can have an open house drip campaign. Anything like that, you're just going to have it all set up. So here's the real secret. The best drip campaigns don't feel, look, or smell automated, okay? They sound like you woke up, poured your coffee, and wrote them that in the morning. Use your own voice, literally. If your CRM supports video or audio emails, record a short clip instead of typing. That is massive, okay? Hey, I just wanted to check in. It feels way more genuine when they actually hear you and your voice. And of course, include easy next step. Reply if you'd like to have me run a quick home valuation. Hey, you want to check out some houses that are under 300,000 in your area? Make it simple to engage, no pressure, but you want to include that call to action in each one. Ask a question. Do you want me to do this? Would you like? How about? So here's your challenge this week. Are you ready? Choose one audience. I don't even care which one it is, okay? Whichever one you work with the most or you enjoy working with the most. Buyers, sellers, sphere, I don't care. Write 5, only 5, just 5 short messages that sound like you. If you throw in a video too, bonus points, okay? Add them into your CRM and set them to send automatically. Once you've done that, you've built your first mini drip campaign, and that's one more system working for you behind the scenes. Okay, so remember, automation isn't about replacing your personality, it's about amplifying it so more people can experience what makes you great and how great it is to work with you. So go create something that sounds like you and let your drip campaign do all the follow-up while you go sell some houses to somebody else. If you would like a worksheet to help you create a drip campaign, just send me an email. ger.expectmore@gmail.com. I will get that over to you and just say worksheet for drip campaign. It'll come right over to you. All right. Keep in touch, and I will see you next time.